Here we go.
The Danish and O'Neill podcast. Fun for the whole family.
That is true.
It is.
Fun for your whole family. Gather round and listen
If you're,
to the family-friendly podcast, Danish and O'Neill. It's an all-ages podcast.
It is. If you're watching at home and you're like, why are these guys wearing the same exact outfit? Well, it's movie magic.
It's in our
ladies and
contract.
gentlemen. Yes. For you, last week was the new segment called There's Something About Aaron.
Yeah.
To
For
us, this was a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Let's jump right into it.
Let's get into it. Aaron, what's...
Oh, I didn't talk about my ski trip
Go ahead, please.
to Park City with Ari Shafir.
A known dog lover.
Yeah, literally people were dropping out at the last minute. He rented this huge house. So we were picking up people that we found in
On the street?
yeah, literally we picked up Ian Vidance. Have you ever heard of that guy?
He looks like
awesome.
he looks like Ari.
Yeah, dude, that dude's I love that guy.
I saw a video of him. I think it was his Instagram. He went into the library from Ghostbusters. It was very quiet.
he?
He's like, "Remember Ghostbusters, everybody?" And people were getting pissed.
He's
and he's like,
great.
"Remember that scene?" And he like was screaming. And I think eventually they ushered him out.
He tours with Dave Attell a lot.
Oh, does he? I didn't know that.
He told me the craziest thing. He saw Dave Attell. He and Dave Attell went swimming once. He saw Dave Attell in swim trunks.
Was he wearing the winter hat and his hat over it?
No. I go, that's the craziest thing I could ever picture. Attell swimming in shorts.
Was he wearing a winter jacket?
And they go to Dave. He's like, we were just the Dave and Buster's.
Really?
I go, you and Dave were
He's
playing.
the Dave of Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, he's playing
Dave
video
Attell.
games.
Dave Attell and Buster Poindexter.
And he, I guess they tipped, like Attell tips really well. He tipped the waitress really well. And then when she came back, he goes, I tipped you that. And Attell goes, no, you didn't. He started freaking out.
I tipped the quarter guy at the arcades.
You tip him, here's one for yourself.
I give him a roll of 10. Here's $10.
Oh, with the change? I always leave a quarter in the change when I change out a $1 bill.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a tip
Tip
for
the
next
machine.
guy. Tip the machine.
They a lot of those places now they give you it's a card. You prepay.
Yeah, I think they all are that. I don't think those coin
No
machines.
tokens.
The only people making those are for gas or for car washes now.
In Aaron's his peep booth.
Yeah, Aaron's whole family was big into the change machine game, and then when everyone started using the cards, family went homeless.
Where
Yeah,
you guys grew up, was it a thing like if you wanted next on a game, you put a quarter on like the screen or something?
I see that in movies, and I have no idea what
That
the fuck
was
you're talking about.
I remember people that would do that in like pool, like in college.
Yeah.
Like
Put it on the table.
Like a pool table, yeah.
Yeah,
You
well-
put your money down. I never saw it in an arcade though.
I mostly played at free tables,
But I
not
did
quarter tables.
I did see. I was at one gangbang in high school, and people were putting condoms up on the bed
I got next.
to mark their order.
Makes sense. That's what you'd want to do.
Aaron, were you a big arcade man?
Yes.
What was your game?
Die Hard Arcade.
Never heard
It's
of
a great
that.
game.
Rampage?
No, it was it was like
it was
the
John
movie.
McClane.
It was a
No,
Japanese,
I know, but did you ever play Rampage? I've never heard
Oh,
of
yeah.
Die Hard. Did your parents just make a cardboard cutout?
No.
Was it your
there's-
dad pretending to be John McClane?
No, it's there. It's like a Japanese version of the movie,
Never-
which does not follow
Oh.
the plot at all. There's a daughter involved. It's not there.
Is it all Nakatomi? There's not even John McClane. Is it a prequel?
No, it's supposed to be John McClane, and it's very off of the movie.
Is the
Someone
dad
wants-
from Family Matters in it?
No.
Oh,
I didn't know that dad was gay.
Yeah.
yeah. Somebody said that recently.
Yeah, I was like,
Is that
oh,
Andrew DeWitt who told us that?
I
Somebody
think it
told us
was. Is it just Nakatomi going through all the red tape of building the tower?
No.
that. In
It's like,
Century
you need
City.
this permit. Come back after you get it
Die
signed.
Hard. I've never heard. Did you play Double Dragon at all?
That was more of that was like a Nintendo. That wasn't.
It was arcade.
What is this guy? This guy only goes with off-brand Japanese fucking Die
He's
Hard.
a hipster.
There will be a lot of listeners who know the Die Hard arcade.
Did you play NBA Jam at all?
Sure. Yeah.
Dude, I always see that at is it Target? Somebody sells it for like $300. I'm like, like a mini one. I'm like, shit.
It's not bad.
Should I bring it home?
Did you put the quarter in?
No, somebody did that to me once, and I was so confused. I took the quarter and left.
It's like a guy stole a kid's
This
quarter.
guy's been hunting you ever since. It's like, I hit next, man. It's like,
The arcade I went to was right off across the street from the motel I grew up in, and it was never really that busy, so we didn't have to worry about putting quarters on the fucking game. Always available. They were always available.
Clearly, I wasn't playing the most popular titles either, so this was bizarre.
Yeah.
Guys goes, I got McLean.
that was a guy trying to molest you. He's like, take this quarter.
Yeah,
I'll meet you around back.
Here's a quarter. Suck it. You can suck it.
I didn't know Ian. Is it? How do you say his name? Fidance?
Yeah,
Fidance?
Fidance.
Oh, it's Fidance.
Fidance?
It's like finance with a D.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Was it weird being near him and Ari because they do resemble each
No,
other?
but he's way shorter than Ari.
Oh, is he?
He's like a miniature version of Ari.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's weird about a lot of New York comics is I only see them in pictures.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I saw Dan Soder, I was like, this guy's like 6'4". I thought he was
Yeah.
like 5'9".
No, and you think that
guy is like
Ian
Ari's height.
is 6'3", but he's like 5'7" or 8.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And David Tell's
He doesn't-
6'9".
But he doesn't look anything like Ari. Now he's got the stash and like.
Well, I think it's to get away from the
He's-
comparison.
But dude, great guy hadn't skied in like 20 years or longer.
still got it?
Just fucking insane confidence. Just went. Was just bombing.
Dude, it's that stature. He's low to the ground.
Except we lost him on a hill, and some lady goes, "Hey, I think you should call the ski patrol. I think your friend needs to be taken down in a sled." And we're like, "What the fuck's happened?" And he comes flying down, and we go, "Dude, hey, we heard ski patrol needs to come get you." He goes, "Fuck that lady."
Wow.
He befriended her. And
He's
then
like, I got a broken neck. Who
Yeah.
cares?
It was
Who else? Who else do you guys add to the late?
It was
roster?
Rena's Mexican Rena's easy.
Okay.
Hey, I like to ski.
Mex is
You
easy.
listen to Beach Cops, you know that reference.
Yeah.
And then it was Shane Gillis, Mark Normand,
Old Mark.
Ari Shafir. Yeah, what was that? Is that six
And
of
then
us?
Ian.
Yeah. It was literally people were dropping out. Ari, we had an extra bedroom. Ari was trying to like wrangle up people that were there.
I'm on OnlyFans. I'm trying to get some women here.
There was talk of that. Dude, by the way, the escort scene in Park City, unbelievable choices.
Really?
You forget how much money is in there. I mean, there were like some of the hottest women I've ever seen.
Who was looking? Or you all just looking?
People that weren't married were looking.
Checking it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
just checking it out.
Some of the Utah Jazz players you guys were hanging out with.
Yeah. No, somebody, one of the late additions was like, hey, let's see what's going on here.
Was he a Mexican guy named Steve? Okay, that's a joke. That's a joke.
He was
everybody.
a shorter man.
Whoa.
But no, it was great. It was fucking fantastic.
Do they have kennels that you can rent dogs from? Or
Shane and Steve skied together, and then Mark and Ian skied together, and then Ari and I skied together.
everyone paired up?
Yeah,
everyone had a buddy.
buddied up, and then everyone just went their own ways.
What about Norman? Did you name him?
Yeah, Norman went with Ian, but
Okay.
they're both like intermediate guys. Steve is like beginner level, and Shane had never skied before in his life.
Okay,
and
so
Shane
that was-
might have been slightly better than Renazizi.
Really?
Don't let Renazizi hear
Who
this.
was the bigger head between Renazizi and Shane?
I had to have a custom helmet made.
They both have. Well, I don't
Pretty
know-
big.
I don't know
Yeah,
if I've
pretty
seen
big
Shane Gillis
size.
in person. He might be
No.
another guy. He's like, it's tiny. His photo's big.
Shane, we got a little out of control when we went to Whole Foods. I was high and I was drunk, and then I started drinking beers with him off the shelf.
Whoa. You
And then
putting
I was
him
like,
back
we
or you
gotta-
paying?
I put the empty cans in the cart, but then some lady goes to him, "Hey, you're not allowed to drink in here."
Employee or just
This employee,
No,
yeah,
not a customer.
And I go, I'm freaking out. I got to get out of here. So I ran out of the store.
And let him pay?
I don't know what happened after that.
never
I
saw
just
him
fucking
again?
left. I go, I got to get out of here. I think people are following me.
Whoa.
Yeah, it wasn't
Smoking
smoking that herb.
using that freeze pipe from
But
last episode.
yeah, fantastic. We got 2 days of pure powder. Unbelievable.
How was the skiing? Hi-oh!
Hey.
Cocaine.
All right, I
yes.
get some out of bounds. We hit some pure untracked powder way up on the top.
Let's go out of bounds. I'm ready.
He was not. He was a little worried. He's like, I'm scared.
How are does he have 2 knee surgeries or 1?
I think he only has 1, but he can't stop pizzaing. Like, he'll go down Black Diamonds, but he's doing the pizza.
Yeah, that's his style.
Yeah, but I don't. At some point, you got to.
That's a Jewish style of skiing.
Is it?
No, I don't know.
You call it pizza? I call it.
Hamantash?
I call it the Hebrew.
It's matzah?
It's Hebrew skiing. But yeah, fantastic trip. Really had a good time. Good to meet people that I haven't met before.
New York comics.
Yeah.
Like, who are you?
And Ari, of course, got naked constantly.
It's
in the hot tub.
It's par for the course.
He was the bubbles were going. Then he would turn them off, and it was daytime. And he was just naked, and they're flopping his dick around.
Jesus,
classic Ari.
He can't stop getting naked.
He can't stop getting naked is probably what he should have tattooed on him.
He loves it.
Oh, he more than loves it. People were barricading their doors at night.
Jesus,
because Ari was on the loose. You didn't know what was going to happen.
Predator.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's good he's gotten that comfortable in New York as he was in L.A.
So, anyway, Wise Guys, unbelievable club as always. By the way, see me at Denver, Comedy Works South, May 26th through the 29th. I will be headlining there.
It's not the North, not the East, not the West.
And if you listen to the end of last episode, maybe Aaron's coming too.
Just Aaron, no last name.
Yeah, it's Aaron.
Be cool.
All right, let's dig in.
Let's get in there. We got... This is from Tyler, the creator.
Is that true? Tyler, the creator's mailing in news stories?
By the way, did you see the guy? Somebody sent it to us. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if people know this guy's a comedian. The guy who hits up these town meetings and he does like raps.
I didn't know he was a comedian too.
He's a comic.
I only know the guys that always hit up the town meetings are those other ATC guys.
Yeah. But then this
JT
guy,
and
this guy's thing,
JT, yeah.
This guy's thing is he's hitting up local. I don't know why he's picking Texas. He's done that twice now because he did one about the vaccines, a rap about vaccines.
Okay.
So you have like 2 minutes of time, and this guy gets into these crazy raps. This one he was doing about.
It was
Putin.
good, yeah. Aaron, have you thought about doing that? Get back into comedy, but doing it through the city council?
No.
This guy calls himself a professional troll. I think his name's Alex Stein. He goes by Primetime Stein. But he also hits up. He also hits up like Zoom meetings of like
he bombs
local
them?
towns and like. So he's just like constantly hitting up this shit with saying crazy shit and doing crazy shit.
That's yeah. You know he needs to bring his own microphone so it doesn't pop.
Yeah, he was having
those.
trouble with that little. There was like a little tiny mic.
Yeah,
but yeah, he was really
bent
going
over.
nuts.
The guy was on all fours almost.
He was going nuts, and the people just stare at him. They're like, "Your time is up," and he's like, "All right, thank you guys."
And they have to air all that shit.
Yeah, and they have to let him do it for however
That's so great.
2 minutes.
I love it.
He's like, and then Putin. This is so stupid. But yeah, somebody sent us that. But that dude's he was on Kevin Brennan, I think, talking about his first one. That because these things go viral pretty quickly.
Does he do the Yoo-Hoo room?
He used to open for Aaron, but when Aaron quit, he didn't know what to do, so he turned to local meetings.
He's gonna regret that he ever told us that he tried stand-up comedy.
He may kill us.
He's gonna be pissed.
So this is from Tyler. We got Portland Police Sergeant Matt Jacobson. It's a good
porn name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a woman.
Phil Jacobson, a female porn star.
He pulled a guy over in a silver Dodge Charger, not a Dodge Stratus that Will Ferrell used to drive. He noticed the car had red and blue lights on the front interior and around the rear plate. He's found a tactical vest with a DEA patch in the trunk. He approached the man and woman standing beside the car and asked if they were narcotic agents. The man later identified as 41-year-old Robert Edward Golden, Bob Golden. I knew a guy with that last name.
Maybe it's him.
Comedy coach. Insisted that they were feds.
Insisted.
And he directed the woman with him to show the officer her credentials. She pulled out a badge and a DEA credential.
Oh.
So now this dude Golden's facing federal prosecution, accused of impersonating a federal agent. Why would you show a fucking cop?
Because he thought he's that
just
brazen.
You're just that deep in the lie. You're like, oh no, I'm a cop.
Also, he's like, were these real badges or were they fake badges? And also, how the fuck do these cops know? I wouldn't know a real badge or a fake badge.
They may be able to say hit somebody up. Like, hey, is so-and-so? I don't know.
Well, the badge did have a woman on it with huge tits.
We have beach cops badges.
I know.
This is crazy. The woman with Golden was not charged for anything, as she said that Golden had given her a DEA badge, taken her on nightly ride-alongs to do surveillance, helped her practice shooting, and promised she'd soon be training with other agents. So they're alleging she believed she was really training to be a cop.
Why didn't this guy use that excuse?
Dude, this guy's the Tinder swindler of police.
Dude,
He's
what?
like, come with me.
Okay, also,
I'm gonna make, but she may be in on it and just plead like, oh no, I had no idea.
Okay, DEA agent comes to you and goes, hey, we want to go undercover? I'd be like, no, go fuck yourself. I have plenty of other things I need to be doing. I can't be doing this.
The other agents that she was promised to be working with were Agent Anderson, Agent Luis, and Agent Garcia. Sounds like Seagal. You'll meet Agent Luis, Agent Garcia.
I love Anderson from fucking
Agents Anderson and Scully.
From fucking Matrix. Mr. Anderson.
She told an investigator she'd been in training to be a DEA agent for a year, so she's just with this fucking idiot driving around in his car.
Did the DEA give her like an honorary something just so she doesn't feel like
They
shit?
gave her a participation trophy.
God
Good
damn.
job.
What a dupe.
Man.
That is the ultimate.
She was cop fished. First ever cop fishing.
DEA-Fished.
After Golden was arrested, he told investigators he'd taken the woman to speak with homeless people to try to develop confidential informants in case something happened to him. He's like, we need to get some CIs, man.
Dude, so many people feel betrayed. Those homeless people.
They're like,
I'll give you info.
They're like, I told him of a murder and he didn't do anything about it. Jesus.
You know what? Other cops probably went to them and they're like, I'm already a CI for somebody else. Get the fuck out of here.
Golden said the woman would flash her DEA credentials when they'd approach homeless people. Like, this lady was fucking... She was telling her friends, I'm a DEA. I don't know how it happened. I became a DEA agent.
She has it on her dating profile.
On her LinkedIn?
She has it taken off. Who goes... By the way, she's not getting paid, right?
And you never did any training other than with some guy. Where'd she meet him? A fucking bar?
What a psych. Both of them are psychos.
Yes.
Whatever. Dude, if I came to you and go, hey, you want to be DEA? Train with me for a year. Undercover. All this shit.
Unless it's
I'd be
comedy.
like, show me your boss.
Unless it's comedy, it doesn't work like that.
You got to sign contracts. There's got to be something.
They
in
go
there.
to a
training facility.
School, yeah. Golden and the woman were initially detained at, it gives the address. Sergeant removed a holster.
You don't want to give the full address?
The sergeant removed a holster from under Golden's jacket and a replica firearm.
Damn.
This guy's carrying a fake fucking gun, dude.
Why? He couldn't carry a real gun?
I don't know. He couldn't handle it. Couple were taken to the DEA's Portland office to meet their coworkers.
For an employee birthday party.
Never seen you around the office. They must have looked at the lady like, you think this is how we got in? Some guy brought us into his car.
We had to apply. We had to go to school.
This woman's family's like, what do we tell you about going with strangers to work jobs?
No, that's what they should have told them. Like, Jesus, some guy approaches you online about being an undercover agent. That's not how it works.
Golden, this takes a spin because I think he's getting desperate. He told investigators that he and the woman were just into cosplay. And they had bought the fake DEA badges and other credentials online. This is all in it. They're talking to homeless people. They're like,
he said, she said.
They're like, let's get real deep into this cosplay situation.
Yeah, where does cosplay enter the realm of illegal activity? What if you are into cop shit?
I think when it leaves the bedroom, they're like, hey, you're no longer playing.
What if you fucking in front of homeless people?
You're like, we're cops.
Hey, you're my CI. Now watch this.
Golden said he didn't want anyone to bother him or his friend around their apartment complex. So they used the fake DEA gear for protection, which, as everyone knows, when people are bugging you around your apartment, you pretend to be a DEA agent.
Of course.
Get them off your back.
Yeah, hey, stop hassling on me.
Sometimes he told investigators that he would use the red and blue police lights on his Charger to get through traffic faster, which is nice.
That's illegal.
And he once held up his badge and yelled police to try to break up a fight.
Oh, so this guy's incriminating himself. This goes against the cosplay.
He's like, but I was so deep in my cosplay character, I wanted to fuck.
He fucked his cosplay defense right there.
Yes. And also, would a cosplayer have this that they found? Firearm holsters, 2 armor plate carriers, including one that had a DEA police patch, tactical vest with a DEA patch, handcuffs, badges, credentials, what looked like an AR-15 style rifle that turned out to be a BB gun.
Dude, all I would say is serious cosplayers right there.
Yeah, they're going above and beyond.
Yeah, Aaron put his DEA badge up on the hood of the car and says, I got next cosplay.
Real DEA agent Morgan T. Barr.
Do we know if they're real? Is Morgan T. Barr real?
That's true. Who is real?
This lady will never trust. If this is real, she will never trust anyone again.
She'd be training for a job. Make this a real job?
Yeah, constantly.
Like, yeah, we're in a GNC. Is it though?
You have a 401k.
I
haven't seen it.
I don't believe it. Where's the money? The DEA agent wrote in the complaint that he believed Golden had tricked his companion into actually believing that he was a federal agent and that she was being trained.
God, you have to be so stupid.
I'm becoming a policeman in jail.
There's a guy in here, and he's undercover. He's not really an inmate.
His name's Jean-Claude Van Damme. I think he may be shooting a movie.
I'm his new CI. I'm supposed to report when people take too much ice.
They should have to reveal this woman's IQ. What is it that she felt
below Dassey and Stephen Avery levels?
You would hope. I mean,
what were they? They were like mid-70s, right?
I think so.
What's your IQ, Aaron?
800.
Last I measured, 131.
Look at this guy. Look at the big
Last he
brain on
measured.
Aaron. Yeah,
His measures his penis and his IQ.
with the same ruler. Hope you washed it off.
Isn't that how you guys calculate it?
Yeah. My girth of my IQ is 3 inches around.
So this guy's a 131. So I would say this lady's about half that, 60s.
I mean, she's a 128.
You start getting into mentally handicapped around 60s. I would say this lady's probably there.
Whoa! The attorney entered a not guilty on behalf of Golden.
Yeah, what's
not guilty?
That's what they all say.
Why though?
That's why you get a lawyer.
He's like, look, they're arresting me to put me on the inside to look out for criminals.
In his defense, I did used to drive around with a siren that goes on the roof of the car that's a magnet, and I used to pull people over. And when they'd pull over, me and my friends would laugh, and we'd drive by.
Says the judge. Okay.
So I could have gone down, but I also didn't recruit people. My friends didn't believe that we were police.
So they let Golden out pre-trial, but he must find and keep a full-time job or attend school or both.
He's like, oh, yeah, well, I'm being recruited by the FBI, so this is my job right now.
They saw how good I did at DEA.
I'm CIA. I'm deep cover, bitch.
He has to limit his travel to Oregon unless he gains permission to leave the state. He has to drug test, participate in a mental health evaluation, and take care of a pending warrant out of Texas.
Jesus. This
Within
guy's...
30 days of being let out.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know what he's wanted for in Texas.
Fuck.
Maybe impersonating like a rodeo guy.
A rodeo cop?
Jesus. I feel bad for this lady. He's like, now I don't know what I'm going to do for my career. She wasn't being paid, by the way.
Yeah.
Was she like, he's like, I'll start paying you in about 10 years.
What about guys that play sheriffs in like productions at theme parks?
And then they take it out.
Yeah, and then they wear the
outside.
outfit out of the park. Is that illegal?
I think so.
What is illegal exactly?
Aaron, tell us.
Well, I used to work security.
What? We're doing something about Aaron early today?
Right now. It's starting here.
So I used to work security at the San Diego Convention Center.
Okay.
As I was growing up in college. And they told us not to wear uniforms home because we looked like sheriffs. We were that.
You were that attractive.
That green and tan.
The tan pants.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you look like Hooper
They were
from
green.
Stranger Things.
There were green pants with tan shirts, I believe.
And so what? You had to get naked right there in front of them?
No,
They go,
no,
we
we had
need to make sure that you're taking your clothes off.
No, we had a locker room and because it was a liability because if someone thought you were a cop out in this society, like they could either get shot or
Yeah.
You would just say the reverse of what Schwarzenegger said in Kindergarten Cop. He's like, I'm not a cop, you idiot.
Is that what they trained you to do? Was there a lot of towel snapping in that locker room?
no.
No, that was strictly no horseplay.
It was men and women together, right?
No, we
Oh.
had separate locker
It
rooms.
wasn't intergender. Okay.
Is that what they call it now? Intergender locker room?
Disappointing.
Did you ever say that you were a woman and you go in the women's locker room?
Do you still have your uniform?
No, you had to leave it when you left.
Did you have a hat, one of the wide brims?
No, we had I think we had a baseball cap.
Cowboy hats?
No.
Did you ever have to take anybody down to Chinatown? Take them down to prevent a crime?
No.
No.
Did you have spurs?
You wear chaps?
We look like modern sheriffs, not cowboy sheriffs.
Hey,
This is
just trying to-
it's not 1883 sheriffs.
Were you spitting tobacco?
No.
All right.
I did
just
see Donald
checking.
Trump up close at that job.
Whoa.
Oh, did you?
Did you take him down?
No, wish.
Were you ever on Epstein's jet?
No.
Well, I don't know. We didn't check. Hey, wait. I'm checking his logs right now. There's just one that says Aaron.
Whoa. Could be
He
Aaron
had-
Carter. Could be this
And then
Aaron.
parentheses, saw him at the Yoo-Hoo room. loved his stuff.
Trump was keynote speaking at some conference, and it was probably 50 yards from the back of that theater, that hall, to a limo that was waiting. He had 6 bodyguards, and he had to be driven on a cart, an electric cart.
Oh, well,
A little lazy.
50 yards. That's a half a football field.
He didn't want that diaper to chafe.
Yeah,
On the
we were told,
walk.
and we were
Did he have
told-
a diaper?
We were told
It's
do
still
not
allegations.
attempt to shake his hand.
Why?
Do not.
Oh, because
Man.
in small hands, he doesn't want you to compare.
Is that true? There's supposedly he has fake fingers. His finger extenders.
Is that true?
And you could shake them off. I don't know. So you didn't meet him. Did you piss next to him?
No, I didn't meet him at all. No, I saw him walk by as he left. The
He
building.
said, "Hey, you have a high IQ. I can tell." Aaron, why don't you join back?
You want to be DEA? That guy could make you DEA.
He could legally.
That would be, yeah. Then you're like, yeah, Trump made me
Man,
DEA.
I feel bad for this woman. You know what she may need?
She may need better help, ladies and gentlemen. No,
Yeah.
you know what? She not maybe.
No,
she
she
definitely needs better
She's
help.
finding herself. She doesn't even know what job she may or may not have
Yeah.
anymore.
She doesn't know what therapy is.
She's
I know
lost.
that. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, lady, if you're listening,
She is.
therapy is whatever you want it to be.
Yeah. And you're going to
And you
need
need
some.
you need a whole truckload of it.
Yeah. And you got to take care of yourself. You got to remember, miss, that you are your greatest asset.
Yep.
So it's time to invest the
Yep.
time and effort in yourself like you do for other people.
Yeah,
Come on.
Get those tools to help with motivation, depression, anxiety, battling your temper, stress, dealing with insecurity in relationships or at work.
Yeah, oh yeah. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist. Guess how long?
Oh, man.
You're wrong. Under 48 hours.
48 hours. So join the millions of people who are seeing what therapy is really about. And this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. And Danish and O'Neill listeners, you're going to get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/ get your pens ready.
Yep.
DO101 DANDO.
That's BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com/DO101 DANDO.
Have you ever heard of a longer promo code, Aaron?
I have not.
Okay, there you
Well,
go.
we got
that
the
guy's
record.
heard them all.
We got the record.
Yeah,
ladies
that's
and
what we were
gentlemen.
going for, and we got it.
We got a fake cop off. This is from Nick. We're going to do fake cop versus fake cop. We're headed to John Little's, Oklahoma City.
Who faked it better? By the way, John Little, we got to get him on the show.
He's leaving town.
Yeah. Have you ever met John Little, Aaron?
I have not.
Okay, well, you're in for a real treat.
He's a Yoo-Hoo Room original.
He'll tell you about comedy.
I have met the Bushman though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
likes to party.
John Little is he doesn't know where he's going, but
No.
he's flying the coop.
He's leaving L.A. to parts unknown.
I told him, I said, I salute you. It was an honor serving with you, sir.
So we got, where's this? Oklahoma City. So they say who this guy is? Seth Grant.
Okay.
So according to an
good female porn star name
Yes.
also.
According to an Edmond police officer, this guy tried impersonating a federal officer near a gas station where he and several friends were arrested. So this guy's saying he's FBI. Police said his wallet contained a badge that was stolen out of an FBI's agent's vehicle.
So he had a real badge.
This guy stole a fucking guy. You know, nervous that FBI agent's like, where the fuck is my badge?
What's
man?
worse, losing your gun or your badge?
I'd say your gun, but badge
I don't
isn't
know.
good
Badge
either.
could get some real damage done.
He's like, I'm going to make myself look like this guy. He's going to get me into bars. According to a panic caller, Seth Grant approached her and several other women claiming to be with the FBI. Jesus Christ. As police body cam video showed, officers found Grant in a nearby car. It's probably some piece of shit car, too. With like 10 guys. He's like, I'm a FBI.
Fed, bro.
You should look at this guy. I'll show you him. He's wearing a wife beater. This fucking guy's FBI.
Oh, dude, that guy comes up to me. I'm like,
Guy looks
get
like-
the fuck out of
Looks
here.
like Fred Durst, stunt double.
Here's the thing. I don't understand. Well, I don't understand why this doesn't happen more often, but most people don't know what the fuck any of these badges look like. If someone came to your house, a cop, anybody, I wouldn't let anybody in my house, even with a badge. Unless I saw a squad car out front, something. There had to be something more than a badge. I would never let anybody in my house.
This dude denied he had a badge, but then he gave police a wrong name and a wrong birth date. Police, though, then realized what they thought was a fake badge was real. They're like, oh, shit, there's a real FBI agent.
This is like a classic. It's all fake. No, it's real. It's
So
fake.
who's on first? Like, what? The
real.
badge is real. He's fake. This guy got taken to jail along with 3 of his buddies. Police think they're responsible for vehicular burglary.
He's like, by the way, this badge is for all 3 of us. We're all FBI with 1 badge.
We share them. 3 men and a badge.
Dude, I mean, okay, some guy comes to your house, knocks on the door, says he's FBI. I mean, do you know what it looks like?
No.
Okay, so do you let him in?
I say, show me your penis.
I'd go, no. I'm going to call the FBI headquarters. Give me the number. He's like,
they're like, it's busy. And then some guy in India.
Some guy's like, hello.
I feel like the FBI badge is like small, from what I've seen.
So if it's a small one, is that small? Okay.
Let me measure that up. Put it against my badge on the wall there. That's a cop badge.
But and then the things just say FBI, the card.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to let anyone in. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Good call.
There's just, I don't know why you ever would.
What if it's the guy's real hot and he's like, I want to party?
And he's like, I want to fuck you and suck you off.
You're like, come on in.
All right, I don't care who the fuck you are. Let's party.
I saw Pete Davidson, who's never in the news.
Dude, if this guy, is he doesn't want to be in the news, right? Because
It seems like he does want to be.
No, but he's gonna burn out.
I mean, I don't know. But
People are gonna get tired of it.
He got a brand of Kim Kardashian, a brand on his, I don't know where.
Oh, a brand of her name?
Yeah. He loves getting tats. He got tats for Ariana Grande that he had to go over.
I know, but this guy's plowing through chicks right
I think
now.
he got a tat of Larry David's daughter. Maybe it was just Larry David's face.
Larry David's bald head.
It says, pretty good.
You're pretty good at fucking my daughter.
And now he has a brand that they're like, and he can't get this one removed. Ooh.
Dude, this guy is plowing through ladies.
Not-
Why is he marking them? I mean, start a list. Then.
SNL loves it because it just keeps them in
the
the
only
news.
thing that keeps them relevant.
Yeah, they're like, that's all people
Nothing
talk
else.
about. Not the show. It's like, oh, this guy's dating. Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, right now, they desperately need his media attention.
Kim and who's with their kids? They're always
That's
out
what I
and
always
about.
say.
It must be a nanny.
Yeah, of course.
They're never home.
Of course. Like Aaron. Aaron was raised by a nanny.
But they had a back and forth, Pete and Kanye, that got leaked by that guy who used to hang out at the Comedy Store, David Taylor's buddy, the writer.
Oh, really?
He leaked it.
Oh, did he?
But I don't know
Wait,
if it
how
was
did
leaked.
he leak it?
He's buddies with Pete Davidson. This is writing where they write together a lot.
Oh.
I don't know though if he was instructed to leak it because obviously if you leaked it and someone's like, "Hey, don't."
Yeah, I'm
like,
sure they would have.
I don't know if
I
you
doubt that guy's like, I'm going to blow this friendship up.
So he leaked it, and then it was a back and forth between Pete and Kanye.
Dude, Kanye looks
Kanye's like, "Where are you?" And he's like, "I'm in bed with your wife, bro." And he sent a selfie with his tongue out, and I was like, "What? These guys are both adults. What
it's
are they talking
unbelievable.
about?
How you could act like this.
This is
If
high
it's
school.
over, it's
High school bullshit."
I mean, this is like the mother of your child, and you're fucking bickering.
Kanye wants to fight with DL Hughley. He's threatening him. He's like, "Oh,
Hughley?"
Yeah, because he said he did like a video where he said he was a stalker. He's like, "I'm gonna fight you back." And I was like, "What's going on right now?"
Dude, this is these are like a bunch of hillbillies.
Yes,
This is like a hillbilly trailer park warfare.
Who would have thought the rap battle?
Here's my dick going into your wife's butt, bro.
The rap battle of 2022 would be Pete Davidson versus Kanye West. Boy, have we gone a long way away from Biggie versus Tupac.
I love how people are fucking eating it up too. Like they're devouring this info when this is literally going on a daily basis. Every fucking hillbilly white trash fucking home.
Don't forget Kourtney Kardashian trying to have a baby with the Barker, Travis Barker.
Dude,
I wished it was Bob Barker trying to knock her up.
These Kardashians are white trash. This is what they are.
They're Armenian.
They're
Half
fucking-
Armenian
They're
trash.
half white, half Armenian trash. This is unbelievable. And people are like, this is Maury Povich. This is what it is.
They're America's royal family.
Yeah, we deserve them.
They're the heroes we deserve.
Unbelievable.
Travis Barker loves chicks with other dudes' kids.
Is that why
'Cause he
this
was
is
with- he was with
multiple?
Oscar De La Hoya's wife. Ex-wife
Really?
As well, yeah. That's who we had the reality show with.
Oh,
that's her? Mowgli?
Shane, what was her name? Shayna?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
How do we know?
she's involved in some crazy shit.
What's she doing?
She's with some like
She's an
20
FBI agent.
She's with some 20-something-year-old guy who allegedly beat her. She had like a restraining order, allegedly urinated on her.
I mean,
And then,
the urination thing though.
No, I think that was like he like beat her up.
Because a lot of people could say he urinated
No, but
on
then-
me, but what they leave out is that they wanted me to.
But then like a week later, she's like back with the guy. Like it's just like a weird, very toxic bizarre. She has kids who are like teenagers. They're like, hey, Mom, you're doing crazy stuff.
Well, remember Klitschko's lady, Hayden Panettiere, or whatever? She was with some guy that was beating her, which is, by the way, the last person you want to beat is the ex-wife of fucking Vladimir Klitschko.
That guy's fighting in the Ukraine right now, allegedly.
Crazy.
Him and his brother.
And he was like, this is
Let's
sad.
hope Hezbollah's okay. He lives in Ukraine.
He said stop the fighting.
He says stop the violence?
Wait,
is he out
in
there?
Ukraine? I thought he's Russian.
I don't know. He lives in one of them.
Because
Hopefully he's all right either way.
Dude, I can't stop. He's always in the trunk of a Lamborghini, in the frunk.
They got to let him go. Let him out.
No, dude, they'll always be a Lamborghini, and then they'll open it up, and there's Hezbollah. It's fucking
Hezbollah from Lebanon?
Yeah. He's a rival.
By the way, a while ago, people sent us Seagal. There were allegations that he was seen.
Too bad.
It was a hoax. I believed it because it is believable.
It is believable.
Because he's best friends with Vlad Putin.
I immediately looked it up on CNN, though, and I saw nothing. And
He's been thrown out. He's been banned from Ukraine.
Ukraine said he was a fucking threat to national security 4 years ago.
They banned him. Someone said on this podcast, I don't know which one of us said that this would lead to a war, I guess.
We knew it. We've called so many things. We're like Aaron when he was doing his vegan material in 2011 for everybody.
They call us the Aaron of podcasting. But yeah, Seagal is not, in fact, in the front lines. They say there's no uniforms that...
I wish. If that were true, I would go over there with the opportunity to legally kill him. I would go over there.
Dude, a guy from 90 Day Fiancé who I talked about who loves Russian women, he's an older guy. He's trying to get to Ukraine to fight.
Dude, did you see those?
Anyone can go? There's no conditions?
Well, I mean, it's war.
But where do you go? You just get off the plane in the airport, they hand you a gun?
You have to fly to like Poland and then walk across. Did you see Sean Penn running with his fucking carry-on suitcase across the Polish border?
No.
Yeah.
Dude, there's no vetting. It's anybody, anything goes.
You have a gun and you're like, hey.
What if you have a crazy criminal background?
What about they don't give a fuck. I mean, they're killing like children and bread lines.
I'm going. I got leather pants. I'm bringing Lois, my dog.
Here's my uniform, hockey jersey. It's a fucking. I don't know.
He's doing jokes. I got some Ukraine Army jokes. It's gonna kill.
I got my Gretzky jersey, and I'm ready to go.
I'm going. I'm doing a ski trip to Ukraine.
No, he wouldn't even go to fucking North Korea. I told him next ski trip we got to go to this North Korean resort.
He wouldn't go.
Well, in his defense, we were both a little shaky on it. At the time, we were thinking relations weren't great with America and North Korea.
Louis C.K.
Not like
he
they
had
are
to
now.
cancel. He had like a couple gigs in Ukraine.
Yeah.
I thought he should.
I didn't know that they were
should have done them.
CK fans.
Oh, huge CK fans.
That's such a weird.
They spell it UCKRAINE for Louis. Aaron, you going to Ukraine anytime soon?
Not planning on it, no.
Okay.
I mean, it is. If you don't have anything to do and you are looking to fuck up some people, go. You said the Diaz brothers should go to the Ukraine.
Yeah.
They would love it there. Just send Nick. He seems like he's kind of down on his luck. Might be a good time to go over there and just.
There's a bunch of UFC fighters from that region.
Well, yeah. How about all these Russian guys? Fedor. They were going to have this last fight in Moscow for Bellator.
He's fighting
like,
for
nope.
the Russians.
Is he?
No, I don't know.
Are any of these guys? Because all these guys that have money over there are fucked financially. So I'm going to say that none of them want this war to go on.
Except Steve Seagal, who's hanging out with Vlad.
Except Steve Renazizi.
You're getting PR that's bad, worse than mine, Vlad.
I had all my money in Russian oil. Fuck.
He's an oligarch.
Right in Russia?
Yeah,
Renazizi?
he's a big oligarch.
Yeah, you see my palate.
Oh, man. I saw Mike Tyson is putting out gummies, weed gummies, 'cause he's big in the weed business now, of half-eaten ears, which Holyfield should get a cut of that.
Yeah.
That's his ear that he fucking bit
true.
off.
His likeness.
I mean, yeah, there could be
a good point.
There could be a lawsuit there. It is his ear. It's my ear that he's selling.
Yeah.
And making money off.
Clearly, you're
And it damaged-
clearly you're referencing my ear.
He bit a piece of the man's ear off, and he got no compensation for it.
Can you imagine? You remember at that time? I mean, that was before or right after he got out of the rapes allegation?
It was. I don't think it was right after, but it was after.
Okay, but then I mean, that guy was in such a downward spiral. He was biting ears. He was talking about killing his children. There was the rape stuff, and now he's like a golden god. Anybody can come back.
Now he's in entertainment.
And he's selling like, hey, remember that? Is 23 years ago.
He says commercials for Mike's Hard Lemonade. He's like, I'm Mike.
It's crazy.
Now he's in the weed biz.
He literally
he has a podcast.
bit a man's ear off.
Aaron, you ever done sound for Mike Tyson?
No, I have not.
I think is Henry Cejudo his co-host? I think he's
I think
on
it
it.
is, yeah. I think he is.
Henry, he's trying to get back in the game. Old Henry.
I thought dude, you retired. Just stay out.
No one can stay away. Look at Tom Brady. He's back.
It's crazy. I don't know anything about sports. But
He
I
only
know
retired for I don't even know how long. It wasn't long.
Why don't you just go, hey, I'm taking a break?
Some people think, because he and the coach, I guess, no longer get along. So people think he was trying to have them void his contract, being like, oh, he's done. And then he could go wherever he wanted. But the coach came out and said, we're keeping him under contract. And he's like, oh, okay, I guess I'm coming back.
Jesus.
So the people speculate maybe that he was trying to do that, but it didn't work.
You just don't find this kind of stuff in the Savannah Bananas.
No.
Everyone loves everybody.
They don't want to retire. They want to stay.
Yeah, they want to keep going, keep playing.
They're 60 years old. They're like, I love it here. We
love it.
We need to get the Bananas to be a part of the show.
All right, let's close out strong. What else do we have?
We got Aaron's
Aaron,
Aaron's
this is
underwear.
here about Aaron. You're told to prepare another tidbit.
Aaron, have you ever worn a thong?
No.
Okay. I was thinking for a yes there.
Have you ever taken an old-timey photo with your family?
I did it with a friend, yeah.
Whoa, what,
Like the
special
Wild West
friend?
photo?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did one of those, yeah.
With a friend?
Yeah, with a buddy of mine. Yeah.
You don't do that with buddies. That's not, I've never seen. It's always with your lady.
But he could have
or
been
with the
like, how old
family.
were you? Could have been like 10 years old,
No, we're like
18.
we drove to the Del Mar
He's
Fair
trying to
ourselves.
defend you.
Probably 16.
All right. Okay.
I don't agree with
He
it.
was a young comic.
I don't agree with it at all.
We're cowboys, man.
Yeah. That's how he became a sheriff. That's
not-
how he got to be a
You're not cowboys. Don't you ever say that.
No, I actually wore the sombrero and it's probably racist.
Cultural
at this point.
appropriation.
Yeah, we'll post it. Send it to us.
Yeah, it's Aaron in a sombrero and a drug rug. They still call them drug rugs.
I doubt it.
Poncho?
When I was in high school, you called it a drug rug.
Same.
Yeah.
But they weren't ponchos. They were shorter.
Yeah,
I mean,
and they
they're
were made of
Like terry cloth.
yeah.
Like a weird, like hemp almost.
It's weird that people even wore them. To be
Yeah,
honest
they were
with you.
terrible.
Yeah, hot.
Let's end it with this. This is from Jack. This plays right in. We got a flight going from Ryanair. Do you own that?
Yeah, it's what is that? That Irish Air?
I think
it's a
so.
local courier in
It's
Europe.
from Birmingham in the UK, not Alabama, to Mallorca.
Oh, Mallorca, Spain.
Uh,
My grandparents used to have a place there.
So a drunk passenger had been refused any more alcoholic beverages. So like, you're done, dude.
Whoa.
He tried to open a fridge on the plane. He was like, I'm taking matters into my own hands. I'm getting my own.
I'll be goddamned if you tell me how much I've had to drink.
He consumed another passenger's drink, a little Spalding from Caddyshack.
What the fuck?
This
You
guy-
done with that?
This
Pound
guy
it.
commandeering, just checking fridges. This is a real problem drinker. He landed at the San Saint Joan Airport.
By the way, I don't get why they serve alcohol at all on the fucking plane. It's crazy to me. Crazy.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, these people are getting out of control.
And you're in the sky. There's like no one to regulate shit. No bouncer.
Yeah. I flew back first class from fucking Utah because it was only like a $50 upgrade, and it was free beer. So I pounded 3 beers in 2 hours on that plane. And keep in mind, they don't start serving beer until you're like 30 minutes into the flight. And she kept going. Do you want another one? And I go, yeah, I'll have another one.
Keep them coming.
And I can't believe that they kept serving me. Because it was about 3 beers in about an hour. Oh, the flight was an hour, 20 minutes. Yeah, so it was about 3 beers in 40 minutes. Crazy.
So as the civil guard at this airport were taking down details from the flight crew, they noticed a brawl had broken out.
Uh-oh.
When they went to investigate, they saw a man had bitten a chunk out of another passenger's ear.
Woo.
The officers tackled the man. He was arrested. The injured victim was taken to the hospital.
Damn.
In a statement to the media, the civil guard, which is policed the airport there, said a 29-year-old British man has been arrested on a suspicion of assault. Guy bit a fucking guy's ear.
Dude, this is why you don't fuck with people, man.
Give him the beer. Here, take this beer.
Yeah, he's like,
leave
I'll
me
buy
alone.
Dude, you don't fuck with people like this.
So it said they noticed a fight that was taking place inside the plane. This brawl was going on.
Not the best. Hey, plane fights. That's a new MMA thing.
It's very tight quarters. They found the young man attacking another passenger whose right ear had been partially bitten off. Man. That's
This guy's just trying to have the guy next to him was just trying to have one drink and a relaxing flight. He got his fucking ear bit off.
Man, what a time.
Dude, fuck that, man. That's the problem.
Does the airline have to pay for that? Who's getting sued on that?
Who's paying for the new ear?
Yeah.
The airline would be responsible. They serve drinks. Dude, you don't open a bar in the sky, you morons.
And the guy's like, let me check the fridge. He's like, we're out. We're out of beer.
No reason.
And then he's like, oh, that guy has a beer. Give it to me. This guy went nuts.
Well, I don't understand. How do they know? Because remember when I was in Denver, there was a guy flying to rehab, and they wouldn't let him fly because he was too drunk. And he goes, if I don't drink, I'll have a fucking seizure and die. And they go, well, you can't go. And he goes, I'm trying to get clean. So what's too much and what's just enough?
You know what Aaron would have said? I'm a sheriff from the San Diego Convention Center.
Yeah, pull your pants down.
Give me some alcohol. And pull your pants down.
I'm FBI butthole inspector. Spread those cheeks.
What do they call this guy? I'm Air Marshal Aaron.
Dude, by the way, Air Marshal's the last guy I would trust. Of all the people, you go down the hierarchy, if some guy comes up to you, I'm an Air Marshal.
How do you prove that?
Yeah.
Like, what's an Air Marshal badge look? And they're all undercover, so who knows who's an Air Marshal?
If you have a gun, you could just be a fucking
What's
psycho.
below Air Marshal? Are they like Air
Marshal's pretty high. You're a Marshal.
Air Patrollers? How do you get to Air Marshal?
Oh, well, you start at Sea Marshal, and you work your way up to the air.
Or
They start as a land marshal.
You do baggage, and then you're like, you've worked your way up.
No, it's not. They don't do baggage handlers. They'll go, hey, we're giving you a gun. Hop on that plane.
They have guns.
Some of them do, yeah.
They conceal them.
No, they have open carry. Have you ever seen a guy just set a gun on his tray table?
I'd feel better if I did. I'd be like, oh, that's the Air Marshal.
I saw a guy. He had 13 rifles just hanging from his shoulders.
Sometimes I walk up and down the what do you call it, the aisle, and I say, "You the Air Marshal?" Or you got to tell me.
Whisper it, Air Marshal, Air Marshal.
Anyone else?
I saw a guy cleaning his
one?
AR-15 in the seat next to me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
First class? He's the first class Air Marshal?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm first class. I don't fly, coach.
Air marshals actually can't resist if you play Duck, Duck, Goose.
Really?
You just tap people on the head and say duck. They have to say
one of
You know what?
Did
you do this at the Yoo-Hoo room? Listen, dude, you're going to get people killed. The Danish and O'Neill do not support the Duck, Duck, Go ideas.
Duck, Go.
What is it? Duck, Duck, Goose.
Aaron's sponsored by Duck, Duck, Go.
I love Duck, Duck, Go.
I love
Keeps it
Duck, Duck
private.
Sauce.
By the way, if you take off if you Google image anything, put in cat and take off the filter of like moderately safe, put on zero safety, you will see the most horrendous shit of your life. Because DuckDuckGo is not like Google. They don't sort it out. They give you the whole truth and nothing but the
truth. They let you
truth.
sort it out.
Yeah, they go, you deal with this.
I got a local problem. We'll get out of here on this. I got a speakeasy Mexican restaurant in my neighborhood from a guy's garage.
Okay, dude, first of all, where you used to live, you had a discotheque.
Yes.
That was butted up against your yard.
Yeah.
And now you have a
speakeasy restaurant. And I want in on it.
I want the now
food.
You support it.
I want the food. It's like around it's not like directly next to me.
So why don't you go over there and eat?
Dude, there's open racism against whites in my neighborhood. I was walking.
Wait, who lives there? It's Asian?
Asian and Hispanic.
And Hispanic.
Yeah.
Okay.
This house is Hispanic.
Why don't you just
me growing up?
Yes.
Oh, look at this guy. He's
trying to relate to me.
You were the only white in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you live?
I live 3 miles from the Mexican border.
Oh, shit.
Tijuana
Look at
Tony
this
over
old
here.
fucking mule Aaron.
I was wondering why his anal cavity whistles a little bit.
He's like, a Moscow mule meant something different to me when I was growing up.
I had to go to Russia. So I was once walking. There's another house that always has parties like every weekend, and there's like 18 generations. It must be like this house has like 8 cars to it.
Okay.
And they always have parties. And I was once walking around by myself.
And they're like,
during
hey,
the day,
Whitey!
During the day, they're setting up for a party.
Yeah.
No one will even say hi to me. I'm like, I wasn't like begging, but I was like walking by, and they're all outside.
Yeah.
I see a guy walk by, Hispanic, handed a beer. They're drinking beer. It's just like a random passerby. He's giving the beer. I am not.
So you think this community is racist because they didn't want to give you a fucking...
Or just even a hello. I just wanted a hello, not a beer.
Dude, you're like a male Karen. This guy's like, they never offered me beer, and they never said hello.
So at the speakeasy...
There goes the land marshal.
I think that's what they think. At the speakeasy, I always try to make eye contact to get in, but I'm just not. I'm getting locked out. I don't know how you even order. Do I just walk
They
up?
probably think you're a cop.
Do I just
dude.
walk up and say, I think they would be like, get the fuck out of here, you narc.
Show them a badge.
I didn't want to eat here. Do they have styrofoam cups like stacked in there?
I mean,
It's a
are they
real official-
serving actual food?
Yeah.
At all times?
Dude, whenever I walk by, there's cars like lined up waiting to get it.
Yeah, so maybe you have to go pay for it.
But like, is it on Instagram or you just
You
walk
need to bring
up?
a child with you, first of all.
Well, I usually am with children who are my own.
Like, he's with child.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone give me advice. How do I get involved in this scene? And I don't know what the health code is there, but hopefully
I'd
it's up
say
to
go
code.
to the tanning salon.
Aaron, do you still have your sombrero from your old picture?
For your old Mexican border days. I heard you actually went to elementary school in Mexico. The bus would pick you up, drive you over the border.
Do you have any buddies from your days as a Mexican student?
Yeah.
that I could befriend and bring me to this house?
What was your major in college? Luchador? Dude, seriously, you grew up that close?
Do you speak
Yeah.
Spanish?
No, not really.
No.
Did you ever have people jumping over the fence in your yard?
No, not mine, because we lived one block off the freeway, so nobody really.
Okay. Oh, so
but my
you're-
friend whose
you guys were
house
rich.
is right off the freeway, it definitely had that.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
And they didn't know that you guys were coin change tycoons, right?
No.
Did you ever go to the pharmacia for birthdays or anything?
Yeah. Hey, kid, guess what we got you for your birthday? Check your stocking. We got you a bunch of Oxycontins.
You got 30 seconds to run up and down the aisles and get whatever you can get.
Did you go there for health stuff?
We definitely went and got penicillin.
Oh, what'd you have? Fucking gonorrhea as a
No,
child?
I don't know why. My parents just thought it was good to keep around,
Dude, your dad had gonorrhea.
but it got confiscated at the border. So
Really?
yeah, just walking across.
You're supposed to hide it in your pants.
No, I didn't.
Didn't you get your penis enlargement across the border?
You got lip fillers, didn't you? But were you supposed to look like Tony Braxton? Dude, that is wow. So did you go there a lot to drink when you were 18?
No, I don't drink at all. So
Oh, whoa.
yeah, so I
Nerd
don't.
alert.
You want to be a comedian?
Did you go there to get stuffed crust pizza if you listened to last episode?
Mexican stuffed crust pizza?
Yeah, it's some of the best.
Oh, it's way
Stuffed
cheaper.
crust burritos. They put a pizza crust. It's- that's a good. If you have a combo Pizza Hut Taco Bell, it's a good crossover item.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
Stuffed crust burritos.
Oh.
I'll suggest it to this guy in my neighborhood who stares at me like he hates me. I walk
Dude,
by.
you're fine.
I just want to hang out with the guy. I want to get
You're
some
too
food.
needy is the problem.
I want some food, man.
You need to walk by with your own beer, give him a salute, then he knows you're cool.
And then I'm like, let's party.
Dude, you're gonna go over there. You're gonna be like, talking about engines and cars, and you'll be like, all right, I don't want to hang out anymore. They're like, you're here. You'll stay for a while,
Yeah, I want to hang out. Let's hang out.
dude. You're.
Dude, on street cleaning day, they have to move like 15 cars. It's crazy.
Why don't you offer to help them?
Dude, they move them up onto the grass because they just do both sides on the same day.
Why don't they just park them there permanently on the grass?
Well, I don't think it's their grass to park. 'Cause they have like seriously like 10
You might want to
cars.
avoid these people.
Dude, they put a tarp over one of them. I'm like, why are you even keeping this car? It's leaking. It's like a convertible. The roof doesn't work. Like, why are you tarping a car? Now they have the bikes that are motorcycle hybrids. They have kids who live there.
I mean, electric bikes?
yeah, but they're real loud. They're really revving them up around the neighborhood.
Wait, electric bikes don't make any sound.
No, like I don't know what they are. They're like those
Dirt
big.
bikes?
They're not dirt bikes. They look like a bike. They pedal a little bit, but they have engines. I don't know what the fuck they are. But these guys are riding them around. It's a gang.
Jesus.
Look at these BMX riders. Brody Stevens.
Wait, did you ever go to strip clubs in Mexico?
I have, yeah.
Oh, welcome.
I hope you told your wife before you got married.
Oh, welcome back,
yeah.
Mr. Aaron.
Your usual table?
VIP. He doesn't drink alcohol, though, sir.
Get him a Pepsi.
Give him
Give him
his penicillin.
Dude.
That's why you had the penicillin.
Yeah, this guy's talking about going to strip clubs. He says Dad had penicillin at all times in the house.
We knew somebody who fell in love with was she a
did.
stripper or a prostitute?
She was, yes, a prostitute.
Yeah,
I think there's a blurred line in those professions.
Is there a blurred line? Not really. A prostitute's just openly like, come fuck me.
Yeah.
The strip club, you got to do a secret handshake, and then they do to get another room, and then there's...
What's your favorite area of Mexico?
If you say no, you don't want anything extra at the strip club, some of those girls get upset.
Like, they're like, you don't want to fuck me?
Yeah. They bail on you.
What strip clubs are you going? What the fuck are you talking about?
That's what happens, man.
Jesus.
You're supposed to get 3 songs.
Just say
or
no.
whatever.
Just say no, Aaron. Ronald
I did.
Reagan's
I said
approach.
no. I didn't.
You're supposed to get 3 songs?
Yeah, for like $20 or whatever.
They're looking for extras.
Hey,
They're upselling them.
Are you going on a Tuesday at noon? Who the fuck is doing 3 lap dances for $20?
No, 3 songs.
For 20.
They saw him as a mark. They're like, look at this American.
Is it usually $20 a song?
No, it's usually 2 or 3 songs, I think.
Well, this guy.
Which they speed up the songs. So.
No, you're like, give me Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
And Rapper's Delight, the original version that's 18 minutes
No, this
long.
guy's like, do you have Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Christmas album?
Like, too fast. It's not a good idea.
Christmas.
Well, we didn't see that Aaron being a Mexican citizen coming.
We didn't know he was a Mexican drug cartel lord.
Old El Chapo.
Aaron Chapo.
All right. Well, maybe next week I'll give you a food review of a garage in my neighborhood.
Dude, we're going to find you in a ditch.
Like, he asked the wrong question.
Jesus. One of their cars
Like,
would
it
be
wasn't
gone.
food at all. The guy was scooping drugs into cartons.
Dude, don't want to be friends with these guys. If they're friendly and they welcome you in, I think the best thing you do is have a beer. Walk by, give them the cheers with your kids.
And they're like, this guy's, what's he doing? He's trying to pretend he's cool.
Now we're going to really get him.
Oh, man.
Well,
All right,
good luck with
everybody.
that. Good
Yeah.
luck with your escapades.
It's my goal.
Aaron and I are
2022.
heading down to Tijuana right now.
Oh, good luck, guys.
Go see some of his old friends.
Visit El Chapo. See ya, everybody.
Bye-bye.
The Danish and O'Neill podcast. Fun for the whole family.